the cornerstone of community-based disaster risk management, where empowered individuals take the lead in their own communities, at the center of decision-making and disaster risk management. Because it is they who best understand the people, the geography, the dynamics. They who possess the biggest stake. They who care the most for its welfare. This inspired the comprehensive community-based disaster risk reduction and management training under the DOST Science Education Institute's Patriot Scholars Project. As the agency mandated to produce a critical pool of science and technology human resources, DOST-SEI supports more than the scholars' scholastic pursuits, but their holistic education, seeking to inculcate the values of patriotism and nationalism in our scholars by maximizing their capabilities to better contribute to inclusive development, as well as inspiring them to sustain and broaden their engagement in national service. The Patriot Scholars Project is composed of three phases: values formation, skills formation, and the realization of Patriot scholars as contributors to the nation. Phase 1 unveiled a regional formation program for existing scholars, with lectures by distinguished speakers, forums that share success stories, eye-opening immersions in the community, and a pledge to work for the betterment of the country, instilling the program's core values of social responsibility, servant leadership, and professional excellence. And in Phase 2, we placed our scholars at the front of the action, with a 4-day workshop focused on disaster risk reduction and management, and how they can be realized within the community. This involved workshops and lectures with speakers from different government agencies to enrich the scholars' understanding of disasters, hazards, vulnerabilities, preparedness, and mitigation. Hands-on training in critical techniques and processes. Community profiling and data gathering to identify the most vulnerable sectors in the locality and to assess the community's capacity to respond to hazards. And finally, an immersion that exercised these newfound skills, discovering the challenges and needs, the opportunities and constraints that can make disaster prevention and mitigation possible. These will enable our scholars to be key participants, with the goal of having a Patriot Scholar in each community to lead disaster preparedness.
Ang mga DOST scholars ay mga scholars ng bayan. Sila ay mga scholars para sa bayan. Ginagamit ang kanilang talino at kakayahan para paunlarin ang bansang Pilipinas. Hindi lang pinapagaling ang kanilang talino. Higit sa lahat, sila ay makatao, may puso.
Because power rests in the people. The power to uplift the vulnerable, to address the root causes of disasters, and to be ripples that will eventually turn into a wave of transformation. If we inspire our best and brightest, our most determined and passionate, we can be more than resilient, but ready and relentless in building an empowered community. Let the heart of patriots be the surge. The DOST-SEI Filipino Patriot Scholars Project.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's not just the numbers, but it's the quality. And we train our scholars to volunteer as early as possible because the number one indicator of a patriot is that he or she knows how to volunteer. So we have to train them as early as we can. Thank you very much.
Maraming salamat. Ang ating discussion, tapos na po ang dalawang talks at ang sundan ito ng ating discussion ay si Dr. Felix Apable of the Eastern Samar State University. He will be represented by Dr. Jovito Maglihan. Si Dr. Maglihan po ang Director ng Administrative Support Services ng Eastern Samar State University. At head at may PhD sa Educational may PhD sa Applied Linguistics from the Lasal University. Siya ang head ng PhD program sa Educational Management sa Eastern Samar State University. So, welcome, Dr. Maria.
To the highly scientific people or persons in the Philippines, good morning. I'm into linguistics. I'm not a scientist, but I will follow my dean to present our paper on talent management. My publications, research publications and dissertations are into Waray linguistics. So parang inutusan lang po akong bumili ng suka at nagpunta ako sa NAS. Anyway, so organizational talent management is defined as a special adaptive steps taken by an organization to preserve its pool of top talent, creative recruitment, development, retention of employees, and it has become a considerably debated topic in the academic literature and have been a discourse and organizational practice focus. Knight 2012 posited that in today's society it has become more and more critical to deal with talent management. However, despite the growing interest on TM, ambiguities on what talent management is and how organizations should deal with it or implement it are still evident. For organizations to survive in a highly competitive world, talent management practices serve as a key factor, not only in managing the supply and demand of talent, in surmount organizational issues and problems, but at the same time to survive for the coming years. Hence, this investigation was prompted. This is actually our paper together with Dr. Afable. I don't know if it is an extension or expansion of the two presentations, but I believe it is in the tune of talent management. We prompted in order to provide insights in how the Eastern Samar State University Graduate School, as the highest academic unit, will be able to propel the organization forward towards the realization of its goals and objectives. So this investigation primarily described the talent management experience of Eastern Samar State University, particularly the graduate school through the eyes or lens of its faculty members and students. This study explored the experiences of the graduate school teachers and the students on the talent management practices in terms of the following criteria. So, this is qualitative in nature and phenomenological by design because we actually analyzed the narratives of the faculty of the graduate school and the students. In analyzing or including, I use the Colysis model, the 7 steps in Colysis model, and here are the themes that we saw or we surfaced in this study. The sudden shift of age demographics, nurturing of young and potential faculty members, considers the projected retirement, assessment of employees' competency sets, development of succession plans, and for retention, recruitment, and promotion practices, we consider the awards and recognition, particularly in giving the subjects or the courses for the faculty. We actually consider the performance in research. If in the research parlance or in the university parlance or academic parlance, you say no, publish or perish, or publish and be cited. In the graduate school, we say no research, no teaching load. So they are forced to really come up with research. And the succession strategy. So as early as now, young faculty are being invited. So we use the term invited because we don't hire faculty for the graduate school, but they are invited according to their merits or according to their performance in the university in terms of research